Hello everyone, Torrent here, and today we are checking out the new bleed and poison infusions we got in the latest patch. If you guys have seen some videos on my channel, you may have seen the videos I made where I was trying to make a build that was somewhat useful, utilizing one of those infusions. And they always tended to come up kind of short, so I am so glad they gave the bleed and poison infusions a boost because it was desperately needed. That being said, you can still just use a purple moss or red moss, and they're still completely useless. So they didn't do anything about that, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. Quick shout out at the start here to some new patrons. We have Matthew Haggis, the man, and Gage Garza. Thank you so much, guys. Let's check out these weapons. So this is basically my original poison and bleed build with the Rotten Grew Dagger and Warden Twin Blades. But originally, the Grew Dagger had 52 poison buildup, and now it has a whopping 90 poison buildup. That is pretty amazing. I used to really need to throw poison throwing knives at people to get the poison. Now I just slash them a couple times with the knife, and it is pretty much instantly inflicted. That's great. It's the Poison Rotten Grew Dagger is amazing for inflicting poison. If you guys want to try out poison, this is probably the weapon to do it with. Next we have the Blood Warden Twin Blades. So that is the Warden Twin Blades infused with the Bleed Infusion. And previously, that got 53 bleed buildup. Now it gets 77, so that is amazing for those Warden Twin Blades. I'm also using a simple Kestis to regenerate some FP, the Exile Mask, Deserter Armor, Fallen Knight Gauntlets, and Night Leggings, with the Ring of Favor, Chloranthy Ring, Life Ring, and Sun Princess Ring. Let's get started with the Poison and Bleed. Our opponent has Dark Moon Blade and Tears of Denial. That is scary. Is that a S-Stock? Ran out of stamina just in time to prevent myself from being parried. Some luck right there. I guess that's because I have 40 luck on this build. Things will happen to work out like that. Ooh, there's the bleed right there. This is a close match. She went for Wrath of the Gods? More like Wrath of the Poison. Wrath of the Poison. Looks like our opponent has a straight sword. And he is poisoned already. Now he switched to the Black Knight Great Sword. Looks like there's a little lag. Ooh. Wow. Got that third strike. But we got the bleed on that running attack. Good game. Alright. Looks like our opponent... Is that the Corvian Great Knife? Sure looks like it. That doesn't have poison though. It's definitely a good knife. But it does not have the poison power. What the heck? That poison doing 7 damage per second. And there's that bleed doing, I don't know how much, I couldn't tell, but quite a lot. Now he is going pretty defensive, which is not good considering he's about to run out of HP from the poison. Good game. And our opponent has Yorm's Great Machete. That is a monster. Wow, ran right into that one. We got him poisoned. Now let's get the bleed. I don't think you can parry the weapon art. I could be wrong about that. So, hopefully you cannot. Got him with a kukri. There's the bleed. He is almost dead. And I die. Well, this guy does not want me to bow to him, apparently. Just get the poison. And the bleed, my god. Oh my god, that's what happens when you don't let me bow. Instant death. It's like the Sword of Cinders. That looks like the poison. Caught him with the end of that weapon art there. And caught him with that flurry of bleed slashes. Opponent has a straight sword, it looks like. The Lothric Knight straight sword. And a Kestis, I think. We did get the poison already. That's always fun. Now the trick is to stay close enough to where he's not going to be comfortable using that purple moss, but not get hit. And it got me good there. Nailed him with that second R2. He has a lot of HP. Dodging the kukri. Thought I'd throw him off with that R2. Nothing. Wow. Got a 3-hit combo. This is a really close match. Again, dodging the kukri. That poison is my biggest ally here in these long matches. I've been doing most of the attacking here, so I'm going to wait for him to attack for a change. Poison ran out, darn it. See? That's what happens. I went in and attacked, he was just waiting for me. Oh god, our opponent has a great shield with the magic buff on it. Hopefully poison goes through that. Yes, it does. I found a way around that stupid shield buff. Oh yeah. Brooklyn Rage. Your shield is powerless against me. Is that the Karthus Curve Sword of the Pontiff Knight? It's a Pontiff Knight. Yeah, that kind of gave it away. Wow, there's the bleed. Massive. Oh, the Exile Curved Greatsword. Probably the strongest weapon in the game after they buffed it. I don't know why they buffed it. One of the worst things you could possibly do. Oh my god. Luckily we got some poison on him. I'm sure this guy is used to just killing people in a couple hits, so he may not be at the top of his game in terms of sharpness. He doesn't need to be. All he has to do is hit some buttons on his controller and he won. Look at that damage, my god. Saber? Same to you, buddy. Same to you. Our opponent has a great shield. That is what I want to see. There's the poison. I don't think he was expecting that when he walked into this match. I'm glad that whole thing didn't hit me. And there's some more bleed. This build destroys great shields, man. He's blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. Wow. Nice couple poison slashes. And he is poisoned. Now let's get that bleed. Poked us right in the sternum. I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Got him with that follow-up R2. And there's the old bleed. Our opponent has Yorm's Great Machete. That weapon is pretty large, I'd say. It's doing some decent damage. Wow, that was a lot right there. What? You gotta be kidding me. How did that happen? Is that the Onikiri and Ubadachi? I have not seen that since the patch. Wow. You know what else I haven't seen since the patch is Karthus Rouge. I don't know what's going on with that. I heard it was nerfed. So sad about that. Like, just miss Karthus Rouge and dying in one combo. It's not fun anymore. Oh my god, this is such a close match. Very close. Looks like we're fighting Artorias the Red. After we're done with him, he'll be Artorias the Dead. That was probably the lamest joke I've ever told. Reminds me of a completely cheesy commercial for like, it was like a Law and Order or something type show. And this is actually what they said. You've heard of Mommy Dearest. Well, now she's Mommy Deadest. And I saw that, and I thought it was a joke. But it was a serious commercial for that show. I thought to myself, how is that show on the air? Slash, how does that commercial writer have a job? Just don't get it. And there's the bleed! Our opponent has the Black Knight Glaive. Always a good weapon. Stabs him in the butt. Must be his weakness. Achilles' butt. Will we get the bleed on top of the poison? Or will he just spin around and kill us? He will kill us. Opponent has an axe. Is that the hand axe? Is he poisoned already? That was a pretty quick match there. This is Moose Torrent, and I'll be back with another video for you guys shortly. Bleh.